place where people with legitimately different viewpoints on the world, on life, on faith, on God, can be passionate about being in a community together and passionate about being different from one another, but still being a union. Union has become my family. To know someone as well as they do, they're gonna know your best parts and your worst parts. And they meet both of them with grace. And grace in a way that is more real than any church setting I've encountered before.
Who is willing to pray for Kat and Joe Michael on Wednesday? And
there I was, a gay man who really wanted to love God in a church setting, which doesn't always make sense. And I decided to move to the South, which made even more sense. What Union has done is it's given me a place where those two things aren't in friction. A place where those two things can work together and produce good.
This is a room of people who are searching for love and who will find it in the world, who will find it in each other, who will find it in the mirror.
Kuneo is constantly being dismantled and rebuilt. The community we want to see is breaking things down and rebuilding it to be more effective. At the end of the evening, we have a benediction, but it doesn't come from a pastor. It always comes from a member of the community. And instead of really a blessing, it's a call to action. Because one of our core kind of beliefs here is that being blessed doesn't mean you get stuff. Being blessed means you are commissioned to go do. In a lot of churches, you'll have 3 or 4 hymns. That's the way it progresses. Here, we have 3 or 4 songs. The first 3 are just never hymns. They're top 40 songs. We start every service with the song Home by Philip Phillips. It's, a classic for us now.
I'm gonna make this place your home.
After maybe breaking the rules, at the end of every night, we sing a hymn together. Now that really plays to another theme that's incredibly important, especially to the Kuneo worshiping community. We are a community of what you might call church refugees. We're a group of people that many of us grew up in the church or found a lot of meaning in being a part of a church at some point in our life, but have been burned by it because of who we love, what we think, what we don't think. In any event, we found ourselves on the judgment end of the church. And this place exists in large part for people like me who have been turned out from the traditional church and still want to be a part of it. And one thing as we're thinking about, should we have any hymns at all? We thought about refugees and how the songs of your homeland, even if you're not there anymore, are incredibly meaningful and important. Kuneo has taught me to be able to break down boundaries that our culture has set up and communicate across them in a way that we can find common ground. It has become my church home that has empowered me to live fully and authentically for God and for who I am.